When I Am Big by Maria Dek. When I am big, I'm going to be really big, like one big giant. I will ride a bicycle that has 2 horns. Toot toot! I will tie my shoes all by myself, and I will make 3 knots with big bows. I will have 4 hats for my adventures to the south, the north, the east, and the west. I will eat a cone with 5 scoops of ice cream for lunch. I will put 6 spoonfuls of sugar in my coffee. I will have 7 different jobs, 1 for each day of the week. But my favorite job will be walking animals. I will have 8 of them, and I will teach them how to do tricks. I will jump over 9 puddles, all of them at once. I will dash down 10 ski slopes. I will play a trumpet with 11 buttons, and I will be the loudest of our 12-member band. I will live in a house. I will live in a tree house with 13 windows that look out on a volcano, the North Pole, and the moon. I will climb 14 branches to get to my tree house. It will be so big that a family of 15 bears will fit inside. I will race through the forest like the wind. 16 tall trees will lead the way. I will build a roller coaster that has 17 cars and is 17 miles high. I will have 18 pet spiders. I will have a long dinner table with 19 chairs. I will eat 20 pizzas in one sitting. I will feed crumbs to my 21 bird friends, and we will sing together. I will have a colorful collection of 22 feathers. I will play hide and seek between the 23 houses in my neighborhood. I will have pillow fights with 24 pillows every night. I will go to bed at 25 o'clock. And in the morning, I will wake up even bigger than the day before. All right, so we just got done listening to When I Am Big by Maria Dek, and this is such a fun book. It's a counting book. It goes from 1 to 25, and what we do in the book is each number as we go up, we have that number of things in the picture. So this one was 5 scoops of ice cream, 6 spoons, 7 different jobs. So I thought it would be fun to pick a number. I love her illustrations, they're so fun. Pick a number and we'll draw that many of that thing. So I've got, for supplies. Okay, supplies, I've got white paper, I've got the water-soluble oil pastels. We gave these away earlier in the year, so you might still have these left. I'm gonna do the drawing part with a piece of graphite, which is just like a big pencil lead. And then I'm gonna come in and add color with my water-soluble oil pastels, and I'm using a little portable watercolor brush. This is filled up with water just to kind of like blend in some of the stuff later. All right, so I'm gonna do shoes. I think I wanna do 5. And remember, we always talk about, or a lot of times we talk about using all of our paper. So I don't wanna draw little teeny tiny shoes if I'm doing 5, but I wanna think, how much space can I do 5 and still fill up my paper? So the first one I'm gonna do, I think I'll actually do a boot. There's my big boot, and I think it's just solid, no laces. Okay. All right, then I think I will do a pretty, kind of like a lady's shoe. Okay, and what else? How about, it's almost summer, how about if I do a sandal? Those are the buckles. Okay, and what else? Maybe like a big fluffy slipper. And I'll do some of this, so this is like furry, fluffy. Okay, last, how about like just a men's, kind of a men's dress shoe. Okay, this is a men's dress shoe with laces. Okay, I've got my 5 shoes. Now I want to add some color. So if you remember using these pastels, I just want to remind everybody, oil pastels, these are super fragile. They're really delicate. So when I go to put color in, I'm going to make my boot brown. When I go to do my brown boot, I don't have to push down very hard. The pastels are really soft. And I don't have to color it all the way in, because when I come back with that wet brush, it's going to kind of blend all that color together. So I'm just adding a little bit of color. There's my boot. All right, for my lady's shoe, I think this is a really pretty kind of an aqua blue. I'll do this. Again, it doesn't have to be all the way filled in. What else? How about, I love orange. How about for my sandals? I do a little orange. Maybe these are Birkenstocks. Nice little summer sandal. Okay, fuzzy slippers. I always think of pink fuzzy slippers, so I'm going to put some pink in here. If you don't have these pastels, we gave away a lot of these earlier in the year, but if you don't have any, you could sure do this with crayons. It'd be just as cute with crayons. And if you don't have the graphite, we gave these away several times too, but if you don't have graphite, you could use a pencil. Okay, so I've got my boot, my shoe, my sandal, my fuzzy slipper. For the men's dress shoe, let's see, maybe I'll do a two-tone shoe. So maybe I'll do brown for the tip and the heel. And then what about yellow? What if I do some yellow for the actual shoe part? That'd be kind of cool. Oh, like that. Okay, now I'm going to come back with my brush that has water in it. This is wet, and let's see what this looks like when I start blending this around. Oh, that's fun. See all that yellow and now the brown? It all just kind of softens it up, kind of blends in there. Okay, let's see. And you can wash this off if you want. I'm just kind of wiping it with my fingers. Let's try the pink fuzzy slipper. What does this look like? You probably can't see the water, but when this is filled with water, and so if I squeeze it, more water comes out. So if it feels like it's too dry, I just squeeze the tip. Also, if you don't have this brush, you can just use a regular paintbrush and a little cup of water. You don't need very much though, especially I'm using just copy paper, so it gets wet real easy. My fluffy then. Now let's do my summer sandal. I love how that looks when it gets wet. Isn't that fun? Okay, last one, my boot. So when you're doing this, this is kind of cool. If you're blending this with a paintbrush with a little bit of water, if that doesn't look dark enough to you, you can use these on wet paper. So I can come back with my pastel and just come in there, and it doesn't hurt the pastel to get wet. Like it's getting the end of it wet, it doesn't matter. It'll dry later. But if I just wanted a little darker color on there. I think I want my heel colored in too. I don't like that color. Okay. And then again, come back with your wet brush just to blend that in. But again, like I said, you could do this with pencil and crayon. It'd be just as fun. All right, there's my 5 shoes. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's not just shoes, because it's a boot and a slipper and a sandal. And then when you get done, guys, don't forget, it's always fun to put your name, if you're the artist, put your name down here in the bottom right-hand corner. And good luck with whatever you decide to do a number of. It could be flowers or animals or trees or spoons or chairs, all kinds of fun things to pick from.